From infamous art institutes whose bounds are roamed by chilling apparitions, to popular theaters where the restless spirits of those who died within long ago still wander after dusk. Are you sure you're ready to brave my picks for some of the most haunted places in San Francisco? Number 5. The San Francisco City Hall. The San Francisco City Hall is a grand Beaux Arts building located in the city's civic center that was built in 1915 and that served as the seat of government for the city ever since. Notably, this impressive structure is known for its grand staircase, marble columns, and domed rotunda. The most famous ghost associated with the San Francisco City Hall is that of former Mayor George Moscone. Tragically, Moscone was assassinated within his office in 1978 along with Supervisor Harvey Milk. And according to long-standing local legends, Moscone's ghost is still seen walking the halls of City Hall, sometimes accompanied by Milk's manifestation, with some visitors reporting hearing the sound of their footsteps echoing through the building, often from areas that are completely empty. Another spirit associated with City Hall is that of a former security guard who died of a heart attack while on the job. Incidentally, his entity is said to still patrol the building, ensuring that everything remains in order. Number 4. The San Francisco Art Institute. The San Francisco Art Institute is a prestigious art school located in the city's Russian Hill neighborhood that was founded in 1871 and that's produced many famous artists over its years, including Annie Leibovitz and Kahind Wiley. The most famous ghost associated with the San Francisco Art Institute is that of a former student named Mary. According to local legends, Mary was a student at the school through the 1930s who committed suicide by jumping off of the school's bell tower, and her apparition is said to still haunt the tower, with some visitors telling of hearing her ghostly footsteps climbing the stairs to and fro, and others describing spying her full-bodied manifestation standing at the edge of the tower. Another spirit associated with the San Francisco Art Institute is that of a former janitor who died of a heart attack while on the job, and whose soul is said to still be sighted about the building, performing his duties from a life long since extinguished. Number 3. The San Francisco Columbarium. The San Francisco Columbarium is a unique cemetery located in the city's Richmond district that was built in 1898 and that acts as a final resting place for thousands of San Franciscans. Notably, this columbarium is a circular structure with 3 levels of niches for urns containing cremated remains. The San Francisco Columbarium is said to be haunted by several ghosts, including the ghosts of a former caretaker named Bookbinder. According to legend, Bookbinder's ghost is often sighted walking the hallways of the columbarium, still carrying his keys and wearing his work clothes, and some visitors have described feeling a sense of coldness or a chill within his presence. Another ghost associated with the columbarium is that of a former resident of San Francisco named Thomas. As local legends have it, Thomas was a wealthy man who had a special niche built just for himself within the columbarium, and his spirit is said to still reside within his niche, with some visitors reporting feeling a strange energy emanating from within. Number 2. The Koran Theater. The Koran Theater is a historic venue located in the heart of San Francisco's theater district. Historically, it was constructed in 1922 by Homer Koran, who wanted to create a grand venue for the performing arts, and this site has hosted countless productions over its years, including Broadway shows, musicals, and plays. Chillingly, the whole of this aged theater venue is said to be haunted by the ghost of a former stage manager named Arthur. According to associated legends, Arthur was killed in a tragic accident backstage during a performance through the 1940s, and his ghost is said to still roam the theater, moving props and equipment around and even turning lights on and off. Additionally, some have also reported sighting his apparition walking along the balcony railings. Alternatively to Arthur, there have been reports of other ghostly apparitions within the Koran Theater, including the spirit of a former actress who is said to still appear on stage during performances, and also of encounters with shadowy manifestations. Number 1. The Sutro Baths. The Sutro Baths were a grand swimming complex located on the edge of the Pacific Ocean in San Francisco's outer Richmond neighborhood that were initially built in 1896 by Adolph Sutro, a wealthy entrepreneur who wanted to create a recreational space for San Franciscans. These baths were a popular destination for over 50 years, but they were eventually closed down and destroyed through the 1960s. The most famous ghost associated with the Sutro Baths is that of a former lifeguard named Theodosius. According to local legends, Theodosius was a young lifeguard who drowned in the ocean while trying to save a swimmer in distress, and his restless spirit is said to still haunt the ruins of the baths, sometimes appearing as a misty form near the water's edge. Another ghost associated with the Sutro Baths is that of a former patron who supposedly died of a heart attack while swimming in one of the pools, and whose ghost is said to still be sighted paddling laps around the pool, sometimes appearing as a shimmering figure just below the surface. Taking its fascinating and somewhat dark history into account, and coupling that with the aforementioned associated encounters with presences from beyond, I felt the Sutro Baths were a perfect choice as the most haunted place in San Francisco. Thanks for joining me for my list of picks for some of the most haunted places in San Francisco. If you enjoyed listening to my histories and ghost stories, subscribe to my channel, like this upload, and share me with anyone you feel deserves a good scare. I'll catch you all next time.